Hey guys, welcome to my channel where I teach you how to cook at home. Today I'm going to teach you how to make the perfect poached egg. The egg whites are going to be nice and just set, while the egg yolk is going to be ooey and gooey and creamy inside, just like it should be. All it takes is learning a few simple techniques and you'll be making perfect poached eggs all the time. So let's get started. Okay guys, the first thing you're gonna do is bring your water to a simmer and then add a little bit of vinegar. This will help the egg whites set right around that egg yolk. Once your water is brought to a simmer, you're gonna use a spoon to kind of create a vortex, which will help the egg whites actually kind of go around the egg yolk and set in that kind of circular shape that we're used to when seeing beautiful poached eggs. Once that's going, you add your eggs slowly, and as you'll see, the egg whites kind of circle around the egg yolk, making that beautiful shape. But you can also use a spoon to kind of help those little wispy egg whites around it, just kind of go around the egg yolk just a little bit more. Don't worry, there's a little extra, that's okay. That will come off when you scoop out the poached egg. Okay, now we just want to check the poached egg after a minute or so. You're looking for just set egg whites with still a gooey center. We're going to let it go just a little bit more, maybe 30 seconds to a minute longer. Okay, I think we are ready to pull it out. Again, just check it, drain off any excess water, and then we're going to put it on a paper towel. This just kind of removes any excess moisture from the pot. If you guys want to make another batch, just use a slotted spoon to take off the excess whites from the previous egg and just clean that up. And then that way it doesn't get in the way of poaching with the other eggs. Bring your water back to a simmer. And then we're going to do the vortex just like we did before. And then this time, if you want to add multiple eggs, add them in just kind of one by one right after each other into the water, maybe not more than 4 or so. Okay, now that we have our egg all nice and dried off, we can just trim off any excess if you'd like, just to make it look a little extra pretty. I'm using a knife, but you can certainly use your kitchen scissors if you have some. Now I'm just gonna place on a piece of toast with some sliced avocado. Add a little bit of salt and a pinch of fresh cracked pepper. And then we are good to go. All right, let's cut into this and we'll see the beautiful egg yolk just kind of ooze out. That's exactly what we're looking for. Just a nice set egg white with a gooey center. Okay guys, now that you know how to make the perfect poached egg, I want to leave you with a few more tips and tricks before you go. Let's say that maybe you're having a brunch for 10 of your best friends and you want each of them to have a perfect poached egg. What you can do, instead of making them one at a time, kind of like we did today, you can make them in batches. If you, the larger the pot you have, the more eggs you'll be able to do. I like to say no more than 4 or 5 at a time. So what you can do is create that vortex and just add them slowly one at a time as they're stirring, being careful not to overcrowd the pot. After they're done, set them on the paper towel lined plate and kind of repeat until all your eggs are done. If you're serving them immediately, all you need to do is kind of carefully drop the eggs back in for maybe 15-20 seconds just to rewarm them and then serve them. However, let's say you're serving them at 11 and you want to go ahead and make them at 8 a.m. before anyone comes over. What you want to do is you want to actually stop the cooking of the yolks. Whenever you're making eggs, they always continue to cook after you take them out of the water or whatever you're making them in. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the poached eggs and actually directly put them in ice water. What that does is that stops the cooking of the egg and will hold it till later, till right before you're ready to eat it. Then when you guys are ready, just either pour some boiling water over all of them and let them set for maybe 30 seconds and then scoop them out, pat them dry, and then serve them to your friends. You can also just drop them back in that water that you had earlier if you'd like, and again, just warm them up for 20 to 30 seconds. The idea is just rewarming them, not cooking them even longer. So I hope that helps. Please comment below with any questions or maybe what tip worked for you guys the best or that you learned and you didn't know today. I'd love to hear. All right guys, don't forget to hit the suggested video. That is the next video in our egg series that will teach you to become a pro at cooking eggs at home. I look forward to seeing you guys next time.